Imagine the most powerful drug regulator in the world using his federal authority for a 6-year personal vendetta. That's the core of the scandal that just forced the director of the FDA's Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, CDER, to resign. Dr. George F. Tidmarsh, appointed to lead the CDER in July 2025, resigned abruptly in early November. His exit followed an internal probe by the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, citing serious concerns about his personal conduct. The trigger, a bombshell lawsuit filed by Aurinia Pharmaceuticals, which accuses Tidmarsh of abusing his office to wage war on his former business associate, investor Kevin Tang. This isn't a sudden feud. The bad blood goes back to 2019 when Tang, who runs Tang Capital, pushed Tidmarsh out of his CEO roles at multiple pharmaceutical companies, including La Jolla Pharmaceutical. For years afterward, Tidmarsh allegedly sent Tang and his associates text messages and emails laced with threats of revenge, promising that Tang would be exposed and warning the pain is not over. As soon as Tidmarsh took the CDER job, the attacks became official. The first target, American Laboratories, a company Tang chaired, whose top-selling product was desiccated thyroid extract, or DTE. Only weeks after Tidmarsh's appointment, the FDA announced actions to effectively remove DTE from the market, but the scandal quickly escalated from revenge to alleged corruption. Days after the DTE action, Tidmarsh's personal lawyer allegedly emailed Tang, suggesting that American Laboratories extend Tidmarsh's personal services agreement for 10 more years. The explicit context: the company may have issues that require an extension of the services agreement, a direct reference to the severe regulatory pressure Tidmarsh himself had just initiated. Aurinia's lawsuit claims this was a transparent attempt to extort and solicit a bribe in exchange for mitigating the damage. Tang refused and contacted law enforcement. When extortion failed, the focus shifted to Aurinia itself, the maker of the fully approved lupus drug, Lupkynis voclosporin. In September 2025, Tidmarsh posted a scathing critique on his personal LinkedIn page. From his position as the FDA's top drug regulator, he falsely claimed voclosporin has not been shown to provide a direct clinical benefit for patients and suggested it carried significant toxicity. The damage was immediate and devastating. Aurinia's stock plummeted over 20% in hours, wiping out more than $350 million in shareholder value. Crucially, Tidmarsh's comments were factually wrong and directly contradicted the FDA's own records. Lupkynis received full approval in 2021, not the lower standard accelerated approval. Its approval was based on a validated surrogate endpoint that the FDA itself considers known to predict clinical benefit. By intentionally targeting a fully approved drug and using his authority to cast doubt on its efficacy, Tidmarsh risked undermining the entire scientific integrity of the FDA's rigorous approval process. After the post went viral and was deleted, Tidmarsh was placed on administrative leave. In his defense, he suggested he was actually being targeted for opposing a new fast-track drug approval program championed by the FDA commissioner. While genuine policy conflicts exist, the documented history of threats and the clear financial demand make the personal misconduct allegations the undeniable trigger for his exit. This scandal is more than just a boardroom drama. It's a profound crisis for the FDA. It highlights the urgent need for stringent ethics rules that prevent senior officials from turning a powerful public office into a tool for private revenge and financial coercion. The lawsuit against Tidmarsh now seeks financial accountability for the damages, but the larger task for the FDA is to rebuild the patient and market trust that its former director so carelessly shattered.